Hey guys, good morning. It is Ricochet with Thunderstruck Transport. Welcome to my channel, Nothing But Trucking. So I'm here at my yard today in Chicago. Had some issues going on with my truck. Was running on low voltage. So I thought it was the alternator, and sure enough, that's what it was. So they're redoing the alternator in my truck. I came all the way from Michigan out here towards Chicago, running at about 12 volts. When I turned on my APU, however, it would of course increase my voltage because now it's charging instead of the alternator on my truck. Normally, the APU unit though does not run when the truck is on. Mine evidently has a communication issue and doesn't want to listen, so it will run simultaneously with the truck. And that's kind of what I did to make it back here to my yard. And I also had an issue with my trailer. I don't know if you guys remember, we did a computer swap out. The main computer on the trailer cost like $2,600 to have that put in at a Carrier dealer a couple weeks ago. And they did that. And that's the trailer. That's my trailer now in the shop. And turns out it's bad because I was having starter issues. I thought it was the starter solenoid because it would go to start and immediately click out, like the solenoid wasn't engaging all the way. So turns out that $2,500 computer is no good. So they swapped out the computer. So when it's done, they're gonna have to I'm gonna have to take it back to Carrier, and then they're gonna have to reprogram it. Also had a couple of other issues. From what I was told, one of the brakes had a crack in it, so they're replacing that. Let me see here. Yeah, so they're replacing something with the brake, the ABS system, and everything else is good. So that will take care of that issue. On the trailer, should have that done sometime today, hopefully in the next 2-3 hours or so. My truck is over here in this garage, and they're just replacing the starter, but that'll be taking care of that. Then it's kind of like, okay, do I go home or do I stay out for another week and make a better paycheck? I mean, I could go home now and make about $2,800 for the week, but the timing that would put me home would mean that next week be a little bit short, you know, only maybe about $1,200 or $1,300. So I might just stay out a few more days and do that. But that's my truck there, and as you can see, they got some of this stuff off here. Let's take a look. Hey. So yeah, I thought it was the AC compressor, but evidently that seems to be doing okay. Didn't have any issues with it this week. The APU that we had some issues with last week has also been running just fine. So it seems like hopefully everything is just this alternator issue. So hopefully we'll get that taken care of, and that'll be ready to go. Alright, so that's the update so far as to what's going on today. Hopefully we'll have this finished up here in a little while, and I can get out of here and onto another run later today, or maybe at least at the worst case first thing tomorrow. So it's only Wednesday, so we should be able to do okay. So anyway, we will add to this and update, so we'll see you here in a little bit. Hey guys, all right, so the trailer issue, they put a new computer module in the trailer. I just had a brand new one installed in that about a month ago to the tune of, I think, about $2,700. This is the main refrigeration computer that basically monitors the system, not just the refrigeration portion, but also the engine, the diesel engine that powers the whole unit. And that piece was about, I think it was like $2,690, $2,700. So the issue that I had was it wasn't starting properly over the last couple of days. It would sound like, you know, like the starter would engage and then within a second disengage, like the starter solenoid, like it was popping in and popping out or something. And that's what I told my shop. And you know, we came in, they did all that work on the trailer. So this morning I had to go up to Carrier and have them program, download the updated software for the processor that they installed at the shop. Even though we just had a brand new one, they said that wasn't it. It needed a new one. So they put in a new one. Well, if it had a new one in it, why was the software version that needed to be updated as 7.0 and new software is at 11.5 version? So that tells me that they didn't put in a new one, they put in a used one. Now it's not my dime, so whatever they want to do is whatever, but it just doesn't make sense. Unless there was something wrong with that new one, and that was the only option they had. However, after they reprogrammed it and downloaded the new software, guess what? It would start like the solenoid, just like it was before. The exact same issue. So they said it was the starter. So I don't think there's anything wrong with the computer that was in it. I don't think they even addressed the starter. They just, you know, whatever. Let's replace it's got to be the whole module. So I wasted 5 hours. It's now 2 in the afternoon. So we're wasting almost 8 hours today dicking with this, instead of me running down the road making money. So very frustrating today. So I get back to the yard, and of course the main guy is off today. The other guy that's filling in, you know, he doesn't have as much authority or whatever, you know, he's kind of like just a fill-in assistant, but they don't have anybody that can, you know, or any time that they can put in a starter. So they said, we'll get another trailer. So they said you can have this trailer, that trailer. One of them was my old trailer that I had several months ago that kind of started this whole switching trailers issue. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that one. And the other one that you offered's no good. So I said, what about trailer 2639? It was one like my old original one. They were Prime trailers. They matched the Prime truck. They've got the onboard Prime scales, the right-way scale system. And so it was the same year as my other one that I had, only in perfect shape. Almost perfect. I mean, just really good shape. The wheels on it had really nice, looked like new aluminum shiny wheels. The body itself all the way around had very minor little bumps and scrapes on it, only a couple. And the reefer unit started right up, cooled down. So I mean, it was like a nicer looking unit, but also everything worked on it. The tires are probably going to need to be replaced soon, but before winter I think I'm going to have to get all new tires on the truck and the trailer anyway, so that's not an issue. So I ended up getting that trailer, and here's the picture of it with the truck. And the only issue now is that they had a load of sweet potatoes on the last load, and they do those in bulk. Matter of fact, I think I got a couple pictures of a load that I did. I'll try and put in right here. But they load them on a conveyor belt right on the floor, and then when they take them out, you know, a refrigerated trailer's got all these slots in it, so all those potatoes get smushed down in the slot from the weight and everything else. So it is a mess to have to clean out. So that's where I'm at now. It was $30 plus an additional $3 a minute after, and she gave me a price at 31 bucks, and I said, man, this has got potatoes in it. I said, this isn't going to be the final bill, I'm sure. She said, no, that's how much they cost. And I said, but your sign says $30 for the first 30 minutes and $1 for, or $3, $1, $2, $3, whatever it is, every minute after. And I said, this is probably going to take an hour, you know. And she said, no, she said, this is all that it ever takes, is this money. So I'm like, all right. So I even told her what it was, potatoes and all that stuff. So she charged me, I paid for it. And now the guy's there washing, and he was just on the phone saying, yeah, this is going to take me a little while, and it's probably going to be like the cost of two. And I'm like, I already paid for one, and I already gave her the opportunity to, you know, to not charge me until it's done. And he said, well, he's telling his people that he's going to be out here. And I'm like, that's fine, do what you got to do. So anyway, as soon as I'm done here, then I'll be ready to go. I was going to get the truck and the trailer washed as well, so I could really get a good look of everything while I was in the yard, get good pictures. But they're pretty clean anyway, but I'll do it over the weekend just because I want to get them washed. Anyway, that concludes this fiasco, and hopefully we'll be able to finish this week out, you know, with about $2,500 in my pocket, and we'll go on and hopefully get home here soon, and see if my wife and kids can remember me. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all. Everybody stay safe. God bless and be well. All right, so they're back. They're cleaning out this trailer. This is my new trailer. It's in really nice shape. Got some really good looking wheels on it. But they're doing the potatoes, and it's pretty nasty. So let's see what this looks like. Whew. This is one sloppy ass mess, huh?
That was not fun at all.
So there's the, I'm sorry?
That was not fun at all.
I'm sorry, brother.
I mean, oh my gosh. Look at me, I need a wash now.
Man, oh man.
My job title is mechanic.
Oh, really?
I'm not.
So, I mean,
Put me in a bad mood.
so what do they do with the rest of it?
There's like next door, they have the tool to get it all out.
What, the blue beacon?
Yeah, like the you know, it's like a push broom, but it fits in all the slots.
Well,
to get them
yeah,
all out.
but I came here because they had over a 3.5 hour wait.
Right.
So there's nothing else you guys can do for that? I mean, you guys can't finish the washout job? I mean, this can't be loaded like this. I mean, I paid for a washout. All right, it's not your fault. I know it's not you. Let me go talk to the people. All right, guys, so long story short, they didn't even use soap. So this is a food grade trailer, and you have to use soap, otherwise you have cross-contamination and can get millions of people sick with food poisoning. So I had to go across the street anyway, after wasting all my time with them, pay $139, but I also got the outside of the truck and the trailer washed. As you can see here, it looks pretty nice. I didn't take any video. I was too mad screaming at everybody, but we got it clean and we're all good to go. Again, thanks for watching, and I'm going to bed. It's been a long night. Thanks, guys. God bless. Be well. Stay safe.